going on, everybody? Dogman Dan here. We are in Warframe. Update 15.10.0 is out. Sorry, I'm losing my voice. Not feeling well today. Okay, first up, new weapon, Panthera, is now available. Firing high-velocity blades, this weapon can also be used as a battle saw, shredding anything unfortunate enough to get within range. Seems like kind of like a prime version of another weapon that we all know so well inside the game, but it's not a prime. It's just... Anyway, okay, moving on. Additions here that they've done, they've put some ability buffs in to the squad UI, so buffs will now show to the left of your squad mate's health bar. Buffs cast on your teammates will show duration timers, i.e. something like Roar, Warcry, Banish, that stuff will show so you know how long it lasts. As well, the ability buffs will also show self buffs for yourself, so such as Roar, and augment mods that provide buffs such as Rhino's Ironclad Charge will also have this information. So Ironclad will have like the armor gain from targets hit with the charge. So keep that in mind. Okay, overshields have been added to the game. So overshields are an extra layer of protection on your existing shield that must be destroyed before the Warframe shield can be damaged. You will see this based off of the upper right hand corner of the screen where the number turns purple. This is in color change to the UI. Basically, if you drop shield restore items when you are at maximum shield capacity, this overshield will be generated. You cannot regenerate them, and it has a level cap of 1200. So you can max up your shields and then go for it, but you can't regenerate them. So, okay. Warframe changes. The shield transference augment mod now creates an overshield based on the amount drained via shield polarized. So this amount contributes to overshields as normal, and again it will cap at 1200. So if you're running mag and you've got shield transference, this mod will help you to get to that overshields setup without having to actually use the shield restore items. Also, Limbo's Cataclysm ability is now toggleable. Yay! So now you can turn it on and off as needed, so no more having to wait and hope you can get to the mods before the timer runs out, basically. Changes in the game, we've got update augment mod cards to include stats in their description now. They've increased the AFK detection timer for reward exclusion from 1 minute to 2 minutes. I'm not sure that that's really fixing the issue. That's just... I don't think that's... yeah. Okay, we move on. Reduced fire rate on the comb in full auto, boosted projectile damage to compensate difference. Void pack keys are now available as tier 2 syndicate offerings once again. These packs contain 3 random void keys for 25,000 standard. 2 keys in each pack will be a random tier 1 or tier 2 mission key, and every pack is also guaranteed to have a random tier 3 or tier 4 void key. So that was the option that ended up being put back into the game. Players can now choose which mission they would like to play when there are multiple missions, alerts, syndicates, etc. on a single node. So if you're on the single node, you've got 3 or 4 things on that same exact node, you can choose which one you want to run. Syndicate weapons or mod procs with entropy or blight will now restore 25% of the Warframe's base energy stat, instead of restoring 25% of the player's maximum energy. So that's a slight change. I don't think that's really going to be too much of an issue though, so restoring the base energy stat, okay, I can see how that sets up. There are a whole bunch of fixes as well, so some localization issues with the pigments, EOS Prime armor, or EOS Prime's material color changing to green when combined with blue tints. Solar rail schema not applying to the rail if the schema is applied when out of conflict. Issue with the dojo teleporter where 2 players using the teleporter in quick succession would cause the first player to have partially faded screen. I had that happen many times. Lighting issue in tutorial missions. Location on infested Alibi missions where players could potentially become stuck. Distorted audio on Grenier shipyards. Ember's Fireball Frenzy Augment mod remaining on a player when cast twice on a player before the first cast has expired. Fixed players not receiving quest rewards if the AFK at the time of extraction during a quest mission. This whole AFK thing is going to just become more and more of a mess. Warframes occasionally turning their heads into strange directions. Mirage's Prism occasionally not being destroyed at the end of the cast. The FX replication issue caused by all enemy drones types on explosion. Polychrome falling through the floor on the dojo when placed at the same time as rotating the decoration in use. Okay, an issue with the EOS spur and the Prime EOS spur offsets. Rotation of the Prime EOS shoulder plates on Frost Prime. Incorrect armor locations on Nyx Prime. A reload sound on the Phage. Armor offsets to the Excalibur Proto Armor, which was an issue. An issue where enemies already affected by Ember's Accelerant Heat debuff would not become stunned when the ability is recast. And enemies will now be stunned and heat debuff duration will be refreshed. Thank you. Magus Greedy Pull mod, picking up items at only half the range as should, as per the bug that was reported. Imperator Vandal not displaying proper energy display color. Various localization issues again, and elemental damage mods not increasing damage when applied to the Fluctus. So that's everything. I've got it also posted on the Nog community forums. We'll have it on the Everything Warframe webpage that I've got set up. Of course, those links are below in the description. If you have any comments or questions, please do feel free to leave them below. I will catch you guys in the next episode. Sorry that I sound so sick. We'll get through this. Anyway, until next time, thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.